Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to service the headlights on this 1998 Dodge Caravan. Same for any 96 to 99 Caravan or Voyager. We do show you how to just replace the bulbs if that's all you need to do, as well as if you need to replace a clouded, broken, or yellowed headlight with a nice new headlight from 1AAuto. We go over that whole procedure as well. Tools you'll need if you're just looking to replace a headlight. The passenger side headlight will only require the flat blade screwdriver. Driver's side you will need the 10mm socket and ratchet or wrench to get some stuff out of the way. And you also need an 8mm socket and ratchet or wrench to get the washer bottle out of the way on the passenger side if you're replacing the entire assembly.
Okay, if you're just looking to service the bulb, open up the hood. Here's the back of the headlight on the passenger side. Use a flat blade screwdriver and you kind of put it right in here. Okay, so you can pry on the back of the connector and then also pull on the bottom of the connector. Okay, and then your connector unplugs. And then there's a ring here. Twist the ring, it comes out, and then your bulb, kind of have to work it up and down a little bit, comes right out. Put it back in. Make sure this tab here is on top. Okay. Make sure you work it back into the socket. It has an O-ring on it. Okay. Put your retainer ring back on, push it on, and turn it to lock it, and then reconnect your connector. If you're just looking to access the bulb for this side marker on parking light, in your wheel well there's usually a plug on each side. You push it towards the front, turn it counterclockwise, pull it out, and then you can probably see right up in there is the plug. Reach up in. You'd have to turn it counterclockwise. Pull it out. Then you can just pull the bulb out and then put it back in. Kind of have to do it a little bit by feel. Okay, and then put the plug back in.
If you want to remove and replace the headlight because it's broken, dull, or faded, there's going to be 5 fasteners, a 10mm bolt on top there, 3 10mm nuts on the back side, on the back of the headlight. Okay, and to get to those 2 that are in behind that washer bottle, there's an 8mm bolt that holds the washer bottle right there. And we'll speed it up here as I use an 8mm socket with a ratchet and extension to remove that bolt that holds the radiator fluid bottle and just kind of move it out of the way a little bit. And now I'm working a little faster. I use a ratchet and socket 10mm and get 2 of the nuts on the back side off, then remove the bolt that's on the top of the headlight. And now I switch to a 10mm wrench to kind of get in between that radiator bottle and get that last bolt off, or that last nut. And once you loosen these nuts, you can usually just reach in with your hand and take them off by hand once they're loose.
Okay, now let's pull the light right out. Okay. Turn this one counterclockwise, pull it out. If you want to replace this bulb, just pull it out. Pushes right back in. Okay, and then disconnect your disconnect your headlight just by reaching there with your fingers. The light comes out. You need to get this light socket off. Probably need a little screwdriver here. There's just little tabs. Push in on them. Pull the harness out. Push in on the other side. Pull it out. Okay, new light from 1A Auto. If you've broken your assembly or whatever, or if it's gotten cloudy and faded, it's going to go right in and mount just like the original. Just going to kind of pull the plastic off a little bit here. Okay, connect your bulb. Connect the headlight. There's a little pin goes into the fender back there. Make sure that lines up. And then make sure everything else lines up.
And fast forward here again, I start the bolt on top, and then I just start all three of the nuts by hand. Tighten those nuts on the back side as much by hand as you can. Then use your wrench to make everything tight. You don't need to over tighten them, but just make them nice and firm.
Okay, once you have the light installed, you'll need a 4mm socket. Okay, one adjuster is right here. And turn this counterclockwise, and then you can see the little leveling ball there. And as you turn it counterclockwise, it starts to aim the light up, which centers that ball between the lines. Okay, and then there's another 4mm adjuster right here, and that adjusts it left and right.
Okay, and something I forgot to say, your vehicle needs to be on a flat surface. I have it in a garage. Garage floor is usually nice and flat, so you can make sure that that leveling ball is indicating correctly. And we'll speed it up here again as we put that radiator bottle back in place, put the 8mm bolt back in, and tighten it up. Next, I'm going to show you how to access the driver's side headlight. I'm not going to do the whole procedure, but I am going to show you how to move that fuse block out of the way so you can access it, and you do need to remove the negative battery cable first.
Okay, the driver's side is the same. You will want to move this relay box, and that just involves removing two 10mm bolts, one there, and then once you remove those, you kind of push the box forward and then bring them back up and out and just kind of move it out of your way, just like the radiator bottle on the passenger side.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.